Hey everybody, Robert Wright here, private label law attorney, and today I want to talk about insurance. Who wants to talk about insurance? I want to talk about insurance, actually. So one of the questions I get oftentimes from clients, especially when they've organized a limited liability company or they've incorporated, the question is, do I need insurance? And the answer is yes. The short answer is yes. I mean, Amazon's own terms of service say you have to have insurance. So pay attention to that and make sure you get insurance if you don't already have it. But secondly, and it's actually a good question, right? One of the value propositions of organizing a limited liability company or incorporating is that you're going to isolate your personal assets from liability, and that's very true. But if you're ever in a situation where it's being called into question whether or not your personal assets over here and your business assets are over here, and this shield of protection kind of between the two actually exists, that's a bad day. That means something's really gone wrong. That means you're talking bankruptcy. That means you're talking about a lawsuit. And that's kind of the nuclear option, right? Nobody wants to be there, but you want to make sure that that safeguard, that wall is there when you need it. Insurance, on the other hand, is for when the business is continuing to run and operate. And it's those things that happen, along the way. You're not looking to shut down, or you're not in a position where maybe you're going to have to shut down. That insurance, that bucket of money, is going to be able to sit there. You're going to be able to pull from it, take care of whatever issues arisen so that you can continue on the business. And so when you think about limiting your risk, when you think about limiting your liability, absolutely. Got to organize an LLC. You've got to incorporate. You should be working. If you're selling physical products online, it is well advised to operate through some sort of formal corporate structure to isolate yourself from personal liability. But don't just rely upon that. Make sure that you have insurance so that there's never a question. If a lawsuit were to happen or a liability were to arise, you don't have to, it's not the nuclear option. You're not relying only upon that veil of protection that a limited liability company gives you or a corporation gives you. You have your insurance to tap into. That's why Amazon requires it as private label sellers. So if you don't have insurance, make sure you go out and get it. It's one of the things that you should be doing to comply with Amazon's terms of service, if nothing else, but also just because it's good business, it's smart business, it's that bucket of money that when the rainy day comes, you don't have to worry about relying upon corporate veils or assets being isolated as being part of an LLC. That's what insurance is for. So make sure that you have it. Private label sellers, successful ones, do, because it's one of the things we should be doing.